20 Days in Mariupol tells a story of a siege of the city of Mariupol. I'm very fortunate to have a great experienced team with me. As journalists, we were trying to predict where the main strike of Russian forces will be. We didn't expect that the siege is going to be so violent, that the barrage of bombing would be so indiscriminate.
Чего расстраиваешь?
Не хочу, чтобы я умирала.
Mstislav is a really remarkable storyteller and journalist. Mstislav started to understand that this might have a story that would be beyond breaking news. Because he was starting to think about halfway through the siege about how there might be a longer form story that could be told.
When maternity hospital was hit by an airstrike, we ran there. As soon as we arrived there, I realized that we've never seen anything like that. All that just showed us how different the reality was from what Russia was claiming is happening. They were still claiming they're bombing only military targets.
By virtue of the fact that the Associated Press backed these journalists and that they stayed there, we're able to know what actually happened there.
When you have such an important material, which you know that only you have, it puts a huge responsibility on you as a journalist.
I have no illusions about what will happen to us if we are caught.
Information and an ability to get and give information is so important, vitally important for modern society, more than sometimes food.
Mstislav and the team are from Ukraine. They're Ukrainian.
Как вас зовут? Людмила. Людмила, а фамилия ваша как? Амелькина.
You see these very human moments. In part, it's because they're speaking Ukrainian, they're talking to each other, and there is a comfort.
Evangelina, 4 years old.
Names that I name in the film are unfortunately names of children and adults who lost their lives.
Ilya, 16 years old.
People want to be heard, and even in their worst moments of their lives, in the most vulnerable position. We tried to show everything without sanitizing, but we didn't know how the audience would react. And the audience reacted very well. They've connected to this tragedy.
This is Ukraine's first Oscar. It has been seen at the UN, it's been seen at the State Department. The fact that this has now been seen around the world and will be into the future is really nothing short of remarkable.
I wish I could do more. Stay longer, but we need to leave.
One of the reasons why 20 Days in Mariupol as a film exists is because of that frustration and because of that sense of guilt that the whole team had when we left, that we really wanted to do more. We really want to keep telling that story. And so we did.